When disaster strikes around the world, we are there, ready to offer that helping hand to people in need. To the forgotten people, those who might otherwise be left behind. We are now in a time of crisis. Gasoline has run out. Ships are stuck in the harbor, planes are grounded, and cars are at a standstill. In this world without gas, many people need your help. Walter is a wealthy investment banker. Before the gas crisis, he depended on one of his cars to get around town. Without gas, Walter's life changed drastically. Recently, Walter had a meeting with a potential new client 5 blocks away from his office. It was hot outside. Before the gas crisis, Walter would have driven. But since cars don't run anymore, Walter had to walk. When he arrived at his meeting, Walter felt sweat beading on his face, which made him think he was a little smelly. Walter felt insecure and was unable to close the deal. For all the businessmen out there who are just as unfortunate as Walter, we are here to help. We are the Save Our Executives Foundation. With your help, we can save the unlucky Walters of the world. The Save Our Executives Foundation aids investment bankers and business executives all around the world. Executives like Walter are scared. They are scared of getting too close to those unsavory and dangerous-looking common people, scared of the filth they must endure walking around our streets. Since the gas shortage began, SUVs and luxury cars all over the island have been unable to transport these people to their shareholder meetings, business lunches, and secret rendezvous with their mistresses in the climate-controlled environment they so desperately need. But you can help. Your donation to the Save Our Executives Foundation will help fund a fleet of chauffeur-driven, electric-powered, private cars that these titans of industry can use to get to their appointments, free of charge and free of the inconvenience of associating with common people. You see, for important executives, bicycles, roller skates, and walking are out of the question. Please help the Walters of the world. They have been suffering too long. Call now to pledge your support. Support families like the Pendletons, whose 6 cars have been gathering dust in the garage underneath their servants' quarters ever since the gas shortage began. Rosalind Pendleton enjoys weekends at the country club. But for Rosalind, alternative transportation is out of the question.
Playing tennis can be absolutely exhausting. Where was I? Oh, ever since the gas shortage, I've had no way to get to the club. Now, William, he's the club manager, such a dear. He did offer to send a boy from the club to help carry things. But even still, it is just so hard. I mean, just last week, Beatrice and I were going to go get mani-pedis after playing a set, and by the time I got there, I was debilitated.
Our fleet of electric vehicles can help this aspiring Williams sister get to the court on time without breaking a sweat. A 501c3 organization, subsidiary of the Cheaper Smokes for Tots Foundation, a wholly owned subsidiary of the If It's a Prescription, It's Not Drug Abuse Foundation, the Save Our Executives Foundation, and you can help. Your donation, minus a 79% processing fee, will be used to help people like Philip Rothstein, whose cars were so important before the gas shortage.
I'm a very successful executive. To be good at my job, I have to have a sense of the finer things in life. Variety. That's why I've been having an affair with my neighbor Cynthia. Now, I used to keep a second car in the parking lot at work, so anytime I wanted to go over to Cynthia's, I could switch, and then my wife wouldn't recognize me. No need to tawdry up a classy thing like some afternoon delight. Ever since the gas shortage, I couldn't do that. I was forced to just come home, to the old ball and chain. But now, with the help of Save Our Executives and their chauffeured fleet of electric cars, I can basically go anywhere I want, and the little wifey won't know it's me.
Helping needy people like Philip is exactly the kind of thing we do here at the Save Our Executives Foundation. But sponsoring our fleet of electric cars isn't the only way you can contribute. The Save Our Executives Foundation is actively working to make executive life better on land and at sea.
Jetez-moi à la côte.
I have a boat. Actually, I have a yacht. Several yachts. But, ever since the island's run out of gas, we've been stuck here in the harbor. Now, everyone knows the main reason for having a yacht is falling asleep on one requires fewer prescription drugs. That rocking motion makes it possible for my wife and I to fall asleep after only a half a handful of Xanax and Ambien.
The Save Our Executives Foundation wants to help yacht owners like the Gilchrists. With their yachts stuck in the harbor, it has become hard for them to get that peaceful, rolling relaxation they so greatly deserve. To help people like the Gilchrists, our Aquatic Executives program is now working to replace all the beds in the staterooms of private yachts with waterbeds.
Gilchrist the merit.
We need you. Please call now to pledge your support. Your donation could help sponsor someone in need. I'm Sally Struthers. Let's all do our part to save our executives.